How to set up Google Analytics. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be telling you how you can use Google Analytics and how you can set it up. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So over here, as you can see, this is the website over here. Just simply click on start measuring over here, and as you can see, the layout has been changed completely. They've updated it. Before it was completely different, now it's totally different. Maybe easier, maybe not. It all depends on you how you see it. So over here you have first your account set up, then you have your property set up, then you have your about business. So first things first, you have to enter in your account name. So just enter in your account name over here. And once that's done, we can go into the account data sharing settings. So you have Google products and services, you have benchmarking, you have technical support, you have account specialists over here. Once that's done, just simply click on next, and then you have your property set up. Then you have to enter in a property name, basically create a Google Analytics for property to measure your web or your app data. So just enter in the name of your property. So it can be anything. For example, it can be your website. So we'll just say the coffee house. And once that's done, you can report the time zone over here. We'll just enter in the time zone for our country. All right, and then the currency as well. So for example, we'll just keep it in dollars for now, and then just click on next. Then you have your business information. So over here, help us tailor your experiences by answering the following questions. So how large is your business? So you can even select the industry. So we're basically, let's just say, a media, you know in media and entertainment, basically stuff like that. So let's just try to find that over here. So it's not over here, so let's just enter in anything we want. Let's just say computer and electronics. All right, and then they'll ask us, business size. So we have 1 to 10 employees, 11 to 100 employees. We'll just say 1 to 10 employees over here. And how do you intend to use Google Analytics with your business? Check all that applies. All right, so we want to measure customer engagement with our site or app. Yes. Optimize our site or app experience. Sure. Measure data across multiple devices. Optimize my advertisement costs. Yeah. Increase my conversions. Of course. Measure content monetization. Analyze my online sales. Measure app installs. Measure lead generations and stuff like that. So click everything that matches your requirements, and then just simply click on create. And then over here, as you can see, this is their terms and services agreement. Just simply click on I agree and click on I accept and wait a couple of seconds for it to load up. All right, so once it's done, so over here, my email communication over here, you can, they occasionally send emails, so you can uncheck all and save. Yeah, I don't want that. So click on next. Yeah, we'll just do with that later. So over here, we have a bunch of different options over here. So as you can see, the next step is to set up a data stream to collect data. So over here, you can choose a platform. It can be either a web or an Android app or an iOS app. So we'll just choose website over here. We have to enter in the website name over here and the URL of it as well. All right, I'm gonna enter in my URL over here. All right, and then we can enter in the name of our website. Then we can click on create stream, and boom, we're good to go. And once that's done, just simply click on create stream, and boom, they're good to go. So this will select all of this. This will give you all of the data that you want. All right, so this is basically your name. This is basically your measurement ID, so keep that in mind. And once that's done, it's good over here. So as you can see, this is the website. No data received in the past 48 hours. So basically over here, once you generate some conversions, some traffic to your website, then it will give you all of the data that you would need, basically all the traffic, how many people come in a daily per day, how many buy stuff, check out and stuff like that. Basically everything that you will need will be shown over here. And then you can create a new property as well, and then you have a assistant, you have your property setup, property access management, data settings, data imports, property identity, attributes, property change, and then you have other product links. So you have Google ad links, ad manager, big query links, display and video, merchant center, and many more. You have your home over here, then you have your reports, explore, then you have your advertising and configure as well. So as you can see, it's really amazing, it's really cool. And once that's done, you just have to sit back, relax, and let it gather a bunch of data, and then it will show you everything. So you can even add in iOS apps, all right, you can add Android apps, and then you can add other website as well. It all depends on you. And the next thing that we can do is, as you can see, once everything is done, you can go ahead and do a bunch of different things. So for example, this is the global site tag. What you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to copy this tag, and then you will have to paste it or paste it in your WordPress manager software, your WordPress website, and then you have your Google Ad Manager as well. This will help you to keep a track of your ads, and Google Tag Manager as well, and let you see all the conversion traffic as well. And then down below you have connect site tags and measure protocols, and then more tagging system. So to basically install this script over here into your WordPress site, what you're going to need to do is you're going to access your WordPress site. All right, let's just assume this is my WordPress site that I've added. For this, you're going to need to install a new plugin. So click on add new plugin, and it will take you over to the plugin store over here. And over here you need to install a plugin called HNFCM. All right, so just basically need this header and footer code manager. Basically what we'll need to do is we'll need to paste this code on every page that we have, but so when we install this plugin, we won't have to do that. It will do all of that for you. It's created by 99 robots. So let's go ahead and install this plugin over here and click on activate. All right, so as you can see, it's activated over here. This is it. We'll click on settings. All right, and over here, as you can see, we have our snippet over here. Let's go back and we'll copy this code. All right, and then what we want to do is we want to add a new snippet, and then we will call the name of this snippet, the snippet type. Let's see what it is. It is basically a .js code. That means it is a JavaScript. So we'll go ahead and click on JavaScript. We'll click on site wide. All right, so this is the option. We want specific posts, specific pages, categories, or stuff like that. But if we choose site wide, it will choose every site as well. And then we can exclude pages or exclude posts. And then we want location and as well. And then what we want to do is we want to paste the code down below. So we can even name it as well. So we'll just call it Google Analytics Snippet. So gas. So once that's done, just simply click on save and you're good to go. After that, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to install a Google Tag Manager plugin so that you can see it. So it's very simple. We'll just go into the extension store. We're here, chrome.google.com. right, and just search for the name. All right, it is Google Tag Manager, so we'll just search for Google Tag Manager over here. So this is it right here, Tag Assistant Legacy by Google. So we'll just click over here and add it, and once it's added, we'll click on add extension, and over here it should be added. Here we go. Click over here and pin it over here. So whenever we click over here, we'll click on done, and we'll click on enable over here, as you can see. And now click on settings over here. We have to enter in the domain check over here. We enter in the website that we added the snippet to and everything else, and it will keep a track of conversion rates for us. So that's how we basically set up Google Analytics. It's very easy, it's very helpful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment sections down below, and I'll be sure to answer them as soon as possible. And it can be anything. If it's not working for you, let me know as well. I'll help out any way I can. And if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notification, and also share this video with your friends and family members who are trying to understand how Google Analytics work, how they can improve their conversion rate for their website, how they can see everything, what's wrong with their website, why they aren't getting traffic, if they are getting any traffic at all. They can find all of that out by using Google Analytics. So share this video with your friends and family members as well. And having said that, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, goodbye.